Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Biofactory for NEET Principles of Inheritance and Variations with Incomplete Dominance and Concept of Dominance. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications. Like, follow and share my videos to your students and friends to get more information in biology related to NEET and other national state level competitive exams. In this video, I am going to explain the incomplete dominance and concept of dominance in genetics. Mendel always observed that each character in living organism is controlled by a single gene, and he considered there is a 1:1 relationship in between character and factor or gene in living organisms. In similar way, a single character is also controlled by a single gene or factor. In 1900 year, the work of Mendel was independently rediscovered by Hugo de Vries, Karl Correns and Schermark. Later on, these principles were further clarified and confirmed by several workers, and some new concepts of heredity were discovered. These new concepts were different from the findings of Mendel. These concepts are often to referred as Mendelian deviations or exemptions. But later on, it was observed that this 1:1 relationship in between character and gene is not always necessary. Nielsen Ely observed that some characters are governed by several genes, and each of such gene has additive effect in the expression of character. One of the scientists, W. Bateson, he proposed one of the hypotheses. It is called Bateson factor hypothesis or Bateson factor interaction. And in this hypothesis, he explained that a single character may be controlled by more than one factor or gene, and in similar way, a single factor or a gene may affect more than one character in living organism according to Bateson. Gene interaction. Gene interaction means the influence of alleles and non-alleles on the normal phenotypic expression of a gene is called gene interaction. This gene interaction is basically two types. In this, the first type is intragenic gene interaction or interallelic interaction. The second type is intergenic gene interaction or non-allelic interaction. The first type, it is intragenic gene interaction or interallelic interaction. That means the alleles of a gene which are present on the same gene locus on two homologous chromosomes, these are reacted with each other in such a way as to produce an expression of different from their normal dominant or recessive phenotype. Example for intragenic gene interaction or interallelic gene interaction is incomplete dominance, codominance, multiple allelism. The second type is intergenic gene interaction or non-allelic interaction. In this, two or more independent genes present on either same or different chromosome, they interacted to produce a different expression is called intergenic gene interaction or non-allelic interaction. Example for this, epistasis, duplicate genes, complementary genes, supplementary genes, and inhibitory genes. Let us discuss incomplete dominance or blending inheritance. Incomplete dominance is also called as blending inheritance or intermediate inheritance or semi-dominance. Incomplete dominance is when a dominant allele or form of a gene does not mask the effective of recessive allele and the organism's resulting physical appearance that shows a blending of both alleles is called semi-dominance or partial dominance or incomplete dominance. In this incomplete dominance, it occurs when two heterozygous alleles are expressed together in the phenotype of an organism. At this time, the distinct phenotype produced by each allele are blended together into a third or new phenotype in that organism. Incomplete dominance can occur because neither of two alleles is fully dominant over the other or because the dominant allele does not fully dominate and recessive allele. This results in a phenotype that is different from both dominant and recessive allele and appear to be a mixture of both character. Example for incomplete dominance: flower color in 4 o'clock plant, it is Mirabilis jalapa. Second example, flower color in snapdragon or dark flower Antirrhinum majus. Fruit color in eggplant, along with that color of Andalusian fowls. Incomplete dominance in Mirabilis jalapa. It is the first case of incomplete dominance or blending inheritance was reported in Mirabilis jalapa, is also called 4 o'clock plant or Gull-E bands by Carl Correns in 1903 year. Incomplete dominance in Antirrhinum majus. The flower color in snapdragon or dog flower is also example for incomplete dominance. In both Mirabilis jalapa and Antirrhinum majus, red color flowers is a dominant trait and white color flowers is recessive trait. During blending inheritance, blending trait it becomes into pink color flowers in both plants. When we observe the inheritance pattern of flower color in both Mirabilis and Antirrhinum, in that by conducting a cross in between two plants as a parents, one of the parent it is a dominant with red color flowers denoted with capital R and another parent with a white color flower having a genotype with small r alleles. By conducting a cross in between these two parents, the two parents can produce only one type of gametes. In this, the dominant parent can produce all gametes with capital R allele. Recessive parent also can produce all gametes with small r alleles. These gametes are fused to form F1 generation, but unfortunately in F1 generation a new character or blending character is expressed. It is not seen in any one of the parent, that is pink color flower plants are produced in F1 generation as F1 hybrid with capital R small r alleles. Again, by conducting a cross in between two F1 hybrids, at this time the F1 hybrid can produce two types of gametes. In this, 50% of gametes are with the capital R allele, 50% of gametes are with the small r allele, and now in that cross the two parental plants can produce these gametes. That gametic fusion can be observed with Punnett square method. In this, the F1 F2 generation is formed by conducting a cross in between two F1 hybrids. In F2 generation, the first combination is capital R with red color flower. The second and third combinations are with pink color flowers with capital or small r allele combination. The last individual is with white color flowers, and totally 4 individuals are produced in F2 generation. When we calculate their phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio, both phenotypic and genotypic ratio, it becomes into 1:2:1 because of incomplete dominance. In this, out of 4 plants, one plant is with a red color flower, two plants are with the pink color flowers, one plant is with a white color flower. At the same time, its genotypic ratio is capital R is to capital R is to small r small r. Now it shows 1:2:1 as a phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio. One more example for incomplete dominance. It is called eggplant. It is nothing but brinjal. The scientific name is Solanum melanzane. The fruit color of eggplant is another example for incomplete dominance. In this, combining deep purple eggplant with white eggplant, it result in the eggplants with the light violet color is also taken as one of the example for incomplete dominance. In this inheritance pattern, the two plants are selected as a parental plants. In this, the purple fruit color plant and white color fruit color plants are taken as a parents. The purple fruit color is expressed with capital P alleles. White color fruits are expressed with small p alleles. During cross, both parents can produce only one type of gametes. The dominant parent can produce only one type of gametes with capital P allele. The recessive parent can produce only one type of gametes with small p alleles. Both gametes are fused to form F1 generation. In this, unfortunately, the F1 hybrid having a fruit with violet color, it is denoted with capital P alleles. Again, in a cross in between two F1 hybrid, the F1 hybrid can produce two types of gametes. In this, 50% of gametes are with capital P allele, 50% of gametes with small p alleles. Now these gametes are fused randomly to form F2 generation. In this, the first combination is with capital P that can produce purple color fruits. The second and third combinations with the capital P small p, it can produce violet color fruits. The last combination, because of small p alleles, it can produce white color fruits. It is the inheritance pattern observed in eggplant or Solanum melanzane related to fruit color. Now the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio, it becomes into 1:2:1. In this, purple is 1, violet with 2, white with 1. Along with that, capital P is to capital P is to small b, it becomes into 1:2:1 as a genotypic ratio and phenotypic ratio. The next example for incomplete dominance is Andalusian fowls. Andalusian fowls shows blending inheritance and it is also called incomplete dominance. In Andalusian fowls, if a cross is made in between black feathered fowls having capital B genotype and white feathered fowls with small b alleles, in F1 generation, a new character with blue feathered fowls are expressed with capital B alleles. When self-fertilized, the blue fowls, it can produce black, blue and white feathered fowls with 1:2:1 as a genotypic and phenotypic ratio. In the inheritance pattern of incomplete dominance in Andalusian fowls, When a cross is made in between black feathered and white feathered fowls having capital B alleles for black colored feathers, small b for white feathered fowls in a cross in gamete formation, the both fowls can produce only one type of gametes. In this, the first dominant parent can produce only one type of gametes with capital B allele. The recessive parent can produce only one type of gametes with small b alleles. Both gametes are fused to form F1 generation. In this F1 generation, a blending character or new character is expressed with the blue feathered fowls having capital B small b as a genotype. This F1 hybrid can produce two types of gametes. In these, 50% of gametes are with capital B allele and remaining 50% of gametes are with small b alleles. These gametes are fused randomly to form F2 generation. In this F2 generation, the first combination, because of homozygous capital B, the fowl it becomes black. The second and third fowls, because of capital B small b heterozygous condition, blue colored feathered fowls are produced, and the last fowl is with a white color feather with small b alleles. Now its phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio is calculated as 1 is to 2 is to 1, because out of 4 fowls, one is with black, 2 are with blue and one is with white having capital B is to capital B is to small b alleles with 1 is to 2 is to 1 ratio. A trait inherited by incomplete dominance is not a blend of two alleles because both are equal and appear on the phenotypic character. Some advantages to incomplete dominance would be having a more complex gene pool with more physical variations. A advantage of incomplete dominance would be physically abnormal traits that altered the way or an organism it can survive. The next topic is concept of dominance. In genetics, dominance is the phenomenon of one variant or allele of a gene on chromosome it masking or overriding the effect of different variant of the same gene on the another copy of chromosome. In this, the first variant is termed as dominant and the second one is termed as recessive. In diploid organisms, there are two copies of each gene as a pair of allele like capital A, capital B, small b. On chromosome of each homologous pair come from one of the chromosome came from mother, it is called maternal chromosome. Another chromosome came from father, it is called maternal paternal chromosome. Homologous chromosomes are similar but not identical. Each carries the same gene in same order, but alleles for each trait may not be same because one may having dominant allele, another may having recessive allele. In this way, the homologous chromosomes are present in pair. One is maternal chromosome and another one is paternal chromosome. These two alleles need not always be identical as in a heterozygotes. One of them may be different due to some changes that is having undergone which modifies the information that particular alleles contain. That means the allele have some information to transfer into next generation, that such type of information can be modified with modified allele. The normal allele, that is a dominant allele, that can produce normal enzyme that is needed for the transformation of substrate. When the allele is modified, the modified allele could be responsible for the production of either the normal or less efficient enzyme or a non-functional enzyme, in some cases no enzyme at all. That means the unmodified allele becomes into dominant allele. Modified allele it becomes into recessive allele. These recessive allele it may produces non-functional enzyme or sometimes no enzyme to express recessive character. In the first case, the modified allele is equivalent to unmodified allele. In such condition, it will produce the same phenotype or trait that result in the transformation of substrate S. But in second and third cases, the allele produces a non-functional enzyme or no enzyme, the phenotype it may be affected. At this time, the phenotype or trait it will only depend on the function of unmodified allele. That means the recessive allele it depends on dominant allele to express its character. The unmodified allele, functioning allele, which represents the original phenotype, that is dominant allele. The modified allele is generally it becomes into recessive allele. The recessive trait is seen due to non-functional enzyme or sometimes no enzyme production. It is the concept of dominance. In this way, the dominant allele, recessive allele both are interacted to each other for the expression of character. If dominant allele it masks the recessive allele, that is complete dominance. If dominant allele it fail to mask the recessive allele completely, it expresses recessive trait in the form of blending character. It is called incomplete dominance. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe my channel, like my videos and share my videos to your students and friends.